How to create a aura where people like to be around you. Throughout school, throughout all of my schooling, growing up, I lived in so many different areas around New Zealand, and I also moved schools at least every year up until I got to a certain age. When I was about 10 or 11, up to that point, I was moving schools every single year. So I had to make friends over and over and over again. And then that built up the social skills that I have now, where I'm able to relate to anybody, where I'm able to be social, be charismatic, be positive, be all these types of things that people like to be around. So over time, so depending on what area you are in, like as an example, like the gym, or in a sports team, or in social group kind of gathering, the first tip that I can give to you to create an aura, like positive aura that people like to be around, is the first word I just said: be positive. It's just as simple as smiling. It's just as simple as giving a compliment. It's just as being happy and smiling. And the reason why that's such a powerful thing, like it may seem real cliche, maybe like, oh well, thanks for giving me that advice. It's, of course, it's about smiling and everything, but psychological effect that it has of you smiling at that person, you actually listening to that person when they tell you how their day was, you asking another genuine question about something else they just mentioned, anything along the lines of this. What this creates is it creates this thought in their brain that you have got shit under control, that you don't necessarily get stressed. You look like you're in control of your life, and that's something that's attractive for people that just want to be your bro, that just want to be your mate. It's cool to be around for women, for girls that want to be around you. If you look like that you've got shit under control and your life is all good and all sweet and you're just happy and everything like that, your life could be shit. If you smile at someone, give someone a compliment, ask someone genuine questions, be interested in people and continue to learn about people and accept people, this creates the psychological effect that you got everything sorted, that you're onto it, that you for some reason are just this confident, calm, cool, collected type of guy. That's the first piece of advice I would give to you, is to be positive. Simply smile, simply give a compliment, be genuine and listen. These are certain things when during a conversation they're going to put an impact and an imprint on the person. For an example, if you go and see someone at the gym today and you see someone that you feel like is pretty strong, they're doing a weight that's pretty hard, and you go up to them, you tap on the shoulder and you go, hey bro, yo, what's up? And you go, bro, that's some pretty good form for that kind of weight. Like, I don't know how you doing it like that, you know? And it makes them feel good. So for that example, when you go and approach that person, you give them a good compliment, you just made them feel good. That impression that you put on that person is a positive impression. When I come to the topic of the video, aura, vibrations, energy and vibrations don't lie. Like, you can feel people's energies don't lie, vibes don't lie, these things are real. So putting out positive effects on people, making someone feel good about themselves, making someone feel confident, making someone that you don't even know yet, make them smile, and then they get to know you and they're like, man, I want to get to know that person because he just made me feel cool, he just made me feel, you know, slick, or whatever the case may be. It takes practice though, because creating that social flow of you going up to someone at the gym, or you going up to someone in your sports team, you meet a friend through a friend, or you meet someone through another family member. When you introduce yourself and everything like that, like you don't have to compliment them, you can just be genuine and ask questions. You'd be like, oh, what do you do for a job? Start with the basics, and then go into more in-depth things when you listen and pick up what avenue you want the conversation to go after that. So it takes practice. Just continue to put yourself out there, meeting people and creating that good rapport around the people that you are around. And what you want to do, this is the next step, the next piece of advice. What you want to do is you want to make it so you're not really trying to do anything, really. You are literally just being yourself. That's really what I want you to get to the point to. You being confident and you complimenting people when you saying hi and introducing yourself and asking genuine questions and being interested in people and getting to know people. This sort of lifestyle, I want that to come very normal. And the way that becomes normal is when you start to enjoy it. So learn to have fun learning about people and getting to know people. Create this fun. There's so many different ways and different routes you can go about doing this or being this certain person. Like, you don't have to be confined to one certain way to socialize. Like, be yourself, socialize in your type of way. Have the type of energy that you genuinely want to have, and practice it, and then eventually it will become effortless. Like, you won't even realize that you're trying to do anything. You just end up becoming it and being yourself and being relaxed. Because if you just relax, breathe, be natural with what you're saying, the first thing that comes to your head, you just flow with it and everything. People notice those things, and that will be a good tick for you on the block. And you just continue to do that. When you make other people feel good too, it bounce back, and that positive effect hits you too. So when you make someone else smile, there's a chemical reaction in your brain that makes you happy too. That makes you feel fulfilled too. There's something that with humans and because we like to be in groups, we like to fit in, we like to all these certain normal instincts. And when we put a positive effect on someone else, that reciprocates to us. It then bounces off of them and onto us. Basically saying, you being positive, you being not necessarily you being happy, you putting positive effects on people around you, creating that social flow, is in return going to benefit you throughout a long duration of time. When you continue to practice these habits, when you continue to put yourself out there, smile at people, compliment, be genuine, get to know people, listen, practice your conversational skills, all that. But just relax during the process, like have fun with it, genuinely. Ask whatever questions you want to answer. If it's too personal, if it's too in-depth, if it's too touchy subject, don't go down there. But you learn and you read people's body language, and you learn how to read people and know when something might be uncomfortable for you to ask, or you learn that this person might not be, as confident to be in that type of conversation with you. But you learn that, and you sort of just take a slight step back, and you might come again another time and try, and you won't ask those types of questions, and you come at a more basic level, and then later on you might go down that route again, maybe, who knows. On the other side of you putting yourself out there, because this is what I want the youth to understand. On the other side of you practicing your social skills and you practicing putting out positive energy and putting out just good vibes to the world, on the other side of that are so many doors that could open up to you. I don't know what avenue you want to go down. I don't know what profession you want to pursue. I don't know what thing you want to be great at. But on the other side of you practicing your social skills, on the other side of you, doing exactly what I've said in this video, is the best version of yourself. And of course, you're going to put yourself in the best possible positions for the career that you want, for the lifestyle you want, for the women you want to meet, for the brotherhood that you want to create. All of these things are on the other side of this practice, of the socializing aspect. Now, I promise you, if you listen to this video, if you practice these things and you practice these over a few months, I believe you will feel more fulfilled. I believe that you will be indeed happier, and I think that you will open a lot of doors that you didn't think you could open before.